So AI design is generic by nature. You can't fix that by prompting harder. And I made a skill for this. I call it the design substrate. We went from a blank prompt to this in a session. Before I show you the skill, I want to show you something. I asked Claude to design designsubstrate.com, but without the tool. And the site for the tool that fixes generic AI design should be not generic, right? Well, here's what it made, okay? I gave it this prompt, okay? And it said, let me understand what's in the directory, gave me a plan and everything. And this all looks good in theory, right? Here, Design Substrate is an AI compatible skill that lets Claude, Codex, and Gemini build websites with clean, consistent, tailored design languages. Yay! No, it didn't do that at all. And in fact, it gave me something so stunningly generic that I'm just like, what is this? It does everything that's in the anti-patterns because I didn't use the skill, because I didn't give it that same vocabulary. And so the end result is something that's just so clearly AI. It has all of these little touches that scream Claude. So let's go through and start to build a few more things. Let's start to not just take one thing, but let's start to create a little bit of a system. And I had it go ahead and make a system. And I iterated a bunch of times. I started with color schemes and the basic elements, went through, did a couple different rounds of it, did a few more, learned where I started to find what I liked about it, and came in and honed in on something that I felt was a breath of fresh air. But I think that it's asking for feedback. Let's see what these iterations do and then come back around. And it did 3 interesting ones: terminal conversation, before after split, and punk zine layout. So the conversation, live terminal transcript. Okay, so just kind of took everything, wanted to render it. Actually, I like this because it's showing the process almost of what we did. And I think that's probably one of the most descriptive ones right here. So while the terminology isn't quite on, this is a great way to articulate what it's actually doing. And I really like this. The split, it just straight up does a comparison, the mean and your substrate. Now that's a fun way to show things too. So let's take a look at the last one, the zine, punk typographic explosion. I'm actually excited to see this. Wow. Escape the mean. Your AI has no vocabulary. Oh my God, I love it. Dude, look at this, guys. This is amazing. Look at what it did here. This is what we get. Each of these has been something really interesting. And there may be things this is pulled from before. I mean, I don't think it's completely original, but it's getting interesting combinations. It's doing things that are new, that are novel, that are also helping us articulate what we want. And now we're going to take this and define this into the design language that we want to look at. So how do you get this? Go to designsubstrate.com. You can see it. They're all linked in the description too, so you can go ahead and check it out directly.